should expect an announcement on the policy changes in the coming month. The immigration chief said the review was the government's response to several months of complaints from Nigerians and other foreign aliens who said the 5-year validity period is too short. Citizens demanded that the NIS should reverse to the old policy that Nigeria had in place before 2007. Back then, the Nigerian passport was valid for 10 years with additional 5 years validity for renewal.
From the federal government hires 200,000 graduates. 200,000 graduates have been hired by the federal government as part of the Empower Volunteer Corps, which ultimately engaged 500,000 graduates. Those engaged will resume on December 1st in the state where they will be deployed. The new employees are distributed as follows: 150,000 as teachers, 30,000 to work in the agricultural sector, and 20,000 in healthcare delivery. They will cover 3 specific program assignments according to the presidency.
Well, congratulations to those.
Congratulations.
How I stole 5.675 million naira from Diamond Bank.
You did?
Well, sometimes such headlines is kind of indicting. It's not coming from me, Nigerians, please. It's coming from one cleaner. A cleaner, Peter Oko, has narrated how he stole 5.67 million naira from the new Nyanya branch of Diamond Bank, that is in Abuja, where he works. The 29-year-old stated that he took the keys to the vaults, stole the money, and hid it in a carton, which he took home after the close of work. The money was, however, recovered by the police, which said the suspect had been charged to court. He added, "I single-handedly carried out the operation because I have been working as a cleaner in the bank for the past 10 years, and my eyes had been on one of the keys to the vault where the bank used to keep all its money." End of quote.
That's terrible.
That's quite serious.
Senate to get reward ambassadorial list soon. That's coming from the presidency. President Muhammadu Buhari will soon send a reworked list of non-career ambassadorial nominees to the Senate for confirmation. The Senate had last week rejected the 46 non-career ambassadorial nominees earlier sent to it by Buhari for approval. The lawmakers who said the list would be returned to the president for resubmission and rejigging added that they rejected the nominees because of over 250 petitions against them. It was learned on Sunday that a fresh list would be prepared and sent to the Senate. The fresh list, it was further learned, would have the contribution of state governors elected on the platform of the All Progressive Congress, who complained that they did not have input into the selection of those who featured on the rejected list.
3.6 billion naira exotic cars for reps. Wasteful, says Jibrin. Suspended member of the House of Representatives, Mr. Abdulmumin Jibrin, has criticized the purchase of exotic cars for lawmakers, describing it as wasteful. Lawmakers are buying 360 units of Peugeot 508 series at a combined cost of about 3.6 billion naira. At least 28 of the cars had been delivered 2 weeks ago from the first batch of 50. It was learned that the delivery of the expensive automobiles will continue in batches till around the last days of January 2017. However, Jibrin, a former chairman, House Committee on Appropriations, said it amounted to insensitivity for the House to splash the huge money on cars at a time the country was in recession.
I was about to say that now that Nigerians are cutting costs.
These people are supposed to be our representatives. Are they representing our voices at all?
From Abuja, we move to Edo State. Obaseki to politicians: don't come to government house without appointment.
Not at all.
Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki has told politicians, including those in his family, not to come to the government house without proper appointment. Obaseki also told his aides to avoid having what he called unnecessary visitors. The governor said he needed time to settle down. His chief press secretary, Mr. John Mayaki, quoted the governor at a reception organized in his honor. The governor's aide said Obaseki promised to run an issue-based administration.
The governor
so if you don't have an appointment, don't go to the government.
Otherwise, the governor says you will be embarrassed. I think that's the meaning. Okay, Senate uncovers governors, ministers imported luxury cars in Lagos. Oh my God. There are strong indications that influential Nigerians, including a serving governor and a minister, are among owners of about 1,500 exotic vehicles parked in the Volkswagen yard on the Maitu Badagry Expressway in Lagos since the year 2015. Another governor from the southeast, named Witheld, has also been identified as the owner of 15 sport utility vehicles intercepted and impounded by officers of the Nigerian Customs Service and parked in the agency's office in Ikeja. The Senate Committee on Customs, Exercise and Tariff, led by its chairman, Hope Uzodima, had visited the VON premises last week on oversight assignment when it discovered that the place looked deserted with disused equipment in its assembly plant. But is this recession actually a reality?
Well, I don't know.
Oh my God.
CBN governor proposes 100 billion naira tax on mobile phone users. Mobile phone users will be in for hard times if proposal by the Central Bank of Nigeria Governor Godwin Emefiele to the federal government to introduce mobile phone call tax becomes a reality. The governor, who broke the news at the 2016 annual bankers dinner organized by the Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria last Friday night in Lagos, said such tax targeted at the middle, upper class and long phone call makers can generate 100 billion naira annually into the federal government coffers.
What actually interests me in this news is that the CBN governor says an average Nigerian rarely spends more than 3 minutes on the phone call. Is that true?
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Bayelsa students on scholarship stranded in Ghana. What is this all about? If he was actually on scholarship. Bayelsa State students on scholarship studying at King's University College, Ghana, may be sent back home over unpaid school fees, it has been learned. The students are reportedly said to be having a tough time over the development, with the school authorities threatening to expel them. A human rights activist, Mr. Alozo Augustine, raised the issue of Bayelsa students stranded at the KUC in Ghana. Alozo expressed the concern following a letter addressed to the students by the registrar of the school, Mr. Samuel Isepo, threatening to expel them if Bayelsa State government failed to pay their student fees. Oh, this is not funny at all.
It is not. 80% not qualified to write JAMB, says registrar. The Registrar, Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, JAMB, Professor Ishaq Koloyede, has declared that 80% of the 1.5 candidates who apply to write JAMB examination annually do not have the qualifications to sit for it. Oloyede added that 40% of candidates who pass JAMB annually did not have the qualification to study in the university. He spoke at the 2016 Nigeria Higher Education Summit with the theme, Exploiting Diversity, Differentiation and Quality Assurance in Revitalizing the Nigerian Higher Education in Abuja. The event was organized by the Committee of Vice Chancellors of Nigeria Federal Universities in collaboration with Trust Africa. 40% of them do not have qualification. They may pass JAMB, but they do not have the O-level requirements to go into the universities. End of quote.
That's quite a serious one. In case you're just joining us, the program is weekly review of major headlines right here in our studio, Rock City 101.9 FM. We continue with this headline. Southwest governors join forces for economic growth. Southwest governors on Monday signed off for a commitment to shun party differences and embark on regional development. The 6 governors took the decision at a meeting held at the office of the Oyo State Governor Abiola Ajimobi in Agodi, Ibadan, the state capital. The meeting was convened at Ajimobi's instance